Jumped in the pool, got wrecked. No IL protect.
It was thanks to Thatcher
Nick Leeson?
that came to be working for a posh outfit like Bearings.
A futures contract.
Like Bearings, you're lying on the floor if you hadn't guessed. And Bearings was one of the first to see their
Nick Leeson?
potential. Cark.
You'll be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so long.
No, I'm fine.
At last found love
You'll make it
has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you in one day. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel.
Indonesia was one of the new so-called emerging markets, they were calling them. They were Nick Leeson, you were high. But so...
Nick, I really need to go over some of the figures with you.
Sure, Tony.
No, it happens in business, but it doesn't happen to Bearings.
100 million futures contract in bearer bonds.
In one day!
I was living from day to day, hoping for a
Futures contract.
miracle. I wasn't running
A futures contract.
a position anymore.
A futures contract.
The position was running me.
I'm just getting
Down.
killed by the market.
Oh, tell me about it. I've had a shitty week too. Lucky penguin. Do you know how rare they are? Penguin. Do you know? Well, ain't that bloody funny?
Bearings has gone bust.
I therefore have to inform you that Bearings is insolvent and will go into immediate liquidation.
Bearings, you're lying on the floor if you hadn't guessed.
Your losses could be catastrophic.
Fucking hell. Listen to me now, right? Listen to me.
And you cut poor.
Fight the market, man. Make the margin calls. Hey? Where the market's going at the moment?
British banking system is about to collapse. According to him, Barings' failure is a unique situation which he blames on the actions of a rogue trader in...
And you cut poor.
Peter Bearings has gone on TV and said there's been a conspiracy. They've lost £8.
My losses were nowhere near that. It was more like 300. As a reward for my success in Jakarta,
A futures contract.
I may even come out ahead.
Fernando, how are March futures looking? I need to make up 20 contracts at Friday's price.
In one day!
You won't get Friday's price.
In one day!
Now I was stuck with a bigger loss than I could own up to. And it was all my fault.
This is your quest, Neil. How do I even start? Well, okay, here. I'll show you.
Nick, I hear your girl handed in her notice. Did you make the client good?
Of course. I made a small profit, actually.
Good man.
So, it was the profits that saved me. If they only knew.
Who is this mystery client? You must have rather large balls.
Gotta go. I'll speak to you later. Jesus Christ, Bonnie. It's 7.78 billion yen.
Do you want the dollar amount? Enter the dollar.
Yeah, $77.8. Right, I want you to book me the following notional trade, selling 1,000 to 21,500 put options at a price of 7,778 billion yen.
Do you want the dollar amount?
I have but one desire.
50
people have to spend because there was no business during the pandemic.
Yes, but by spending their collective 12 billion, it'll just seep out of working people's hands and into Jeff Bezos' giant pocket.
This is why we need taxes.
But Ireland is a tax haven. It's a whole bit of the essay. It's the worst one in the world.
Yeah, but it's so pretty. Just look at that scenery.
What the fuck?
Oh, it looks like it's part 2 already.
I just wanna be the one you love, love. Lost all ambition or worldly.
We're high, but so were the...
No, it happens in business, but it doesn't happen to bearings.
100 million
futures contract in
bearer bonds.
In one day!
As a reward for my success in Jakarta, Nick Leeson set up my own
futures contract
in trading operation, a much more important market. My team are young.
Since when? Cheap.
And they didn't have hungry.
Since when? Cheap.
A futures contract is an agreement to buy or sell a specified amount. A futures contract is at a specified price at a future date.
Fucking true what they say about your gonads, mate.
This is gonna kill them.
Nick Leeson.
Futures contract.
The market, man. And Nick A's gonna fall through the fucking
cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber.
Mark is down 300 points, you stand there cool as a
fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber. Fucking cucumber.
Why I say it, I'm going to buy into the market. You watch. Buy it all the way back up to 19,000.
350!
Nicholas Leeson.
Futures contract is an...
In one day!
Right,
But because the business is based on this kind of, as I say, this never...
Nicholas Leeson.
You don't see what you're selling, it's actually... You're buying the right to sell a contract in the future, and before that right, before the contract matures, you sell it, so you're never actually dealing in anything, really. Because the money's made in a second when everyone else is going... making their minds up. You've got to get in first.
It's like, which I don't yet own, at 45 cents a month from now. I make a profit. If the price goes the other way, I have to pay more and I lose. And at the right moment, the truth of the matter is, we're not buying and selling anything real. And at the right moment, it's just numbers. In our case, contracts based on the value of the
Nick Leeson.
The Tokyo stock market.
We do this for the bank. We do this for...
Customers.
We do this for...
Nick Leeson.
No, we do this for the futures contract. We are not allowed to trade on behalf of the...
Nick Leeson.
Bank. Be sure you remember that, all right?
Nick's right. We're cool dudes, man. Dudes, man.
Futures contract.
Dudes, man. Woo!
Holy shit, selling. There's some selling.
The best things in life are...
Futures contract.
And that's it, more or less. That's the end of my story. Barings was eventually sold to the Dutch bank ING for the princely sum of one...
Futures contract.
Well, open your eyes wide, boy. That happened to Barings, you know. I'd always be back out the back. I'm not fag. Fantastic.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'll be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much.
Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? The market is our sat-nav, our little Google map. It tells us where we're going, so I can wake up! When you follow market forces, the only way is up. Exponential growth, an ever-filling cup.
At last found love. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At last my love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
You have to have some haves. You got to have have-nots. It's not as if we'd all be happy just with what we've got.